Shut up and sit down.
Well, good morning people. How are you all diddling? I'm on my way to York today. It's open day at the University of York for the MA in Field Archaeology, which I'm starting next year, which is coming round rather quickly. It's not the best of days and the forecast gale force winds later on. Hopefully I'll be back before they blow in and kick off, although it is rather gusty now. Little update on the axe head that you saw me dig out of the ground on my last video, not video before, not sure which. Yeah, it wasn't modern. It turns out that it's a Bronze Age axe head. It's a socketed and looped axe head that is roughly circa 1000 BC. That's before Christ, which makes it over 3000 years old. How amazing is that? And when I dug it up, I thought it was just a modern little axe head thing. I've had lots of feedback on Facebook saying, wow, great find mate, blah blah. So thank you everybody for that. I'm dead chuffed. My second time out, well, sort of first, because first time I went out, brand new detector, never detected before, and I'll just try detector out and see what it was like and whether I liked it. Found loads of scrap. So my first proper time out on a proper permission, and I find a silver coin, which is completely nondescript, and the Bronze Age axe head. Get in there. I need to get a bottle of Coke or two and a packet of fags, so nip into Morrison Garage. Well, that's Diet Coke and cigs done. I'll get on my way now. Right, that's me on my way. I've been a little bit shit this week, mood-wise. I'm hoping getting out today does me a world of good. Yeah, again regarding my last video, where I'm metal detecting, I don't know if you can remember, there was that hole that I dug and it got bigger and bigger and deeper and deeper. Anyway, I gave up in the end. I've had a fair few comments saying I need to re-dig it because it could be a hoard of axe heads or you know, a lot of gold, whatever. Just something good that's deep. And last night I had a dream that dream that I went back and I dug it and I found not one big bronze pot, but three. One was full of silver coins, the second was full of gold coins, and the third one was full of gold jewellery, which in my dream was absolutely bloody amazing. But then it took a twist. Just to right of these three pots, there was a couple of finger bones sticking out, so I got in touch with Flo, so he got in touch with coroner, and archaeologists came, and there were like 30 odd people there all digging it up with tents and everything, and it turns out that the body we'd found was actually King Arthur. This is in my dream obviously. Yeah, it turns out it was King Arthur, and he had a crown and he had a sword there with Excalibur written on it, and there were a big bronze sheet laid over him saying here lies Arthur, King of England, blah blah blah, and everything else. And it was just a couple of leagues from, shit, what's his castle called? Damn, I can't remember what his castle's called. Camelot. Yep, just a couple of leagues from Camelot Castle, which turns out was where Scarborough Castle is, in my dream obviously. And oh god, it was absolutely amazing. And all this hoard and jewellery and everything else all went to coroners obviously, because it were classed as treasure. And private investors kept offering us, like me and landowner, kept offering us like 2.something billion for all this treasure and skeleton and everything else. We discussed it and we decided that we didn't want it to go to a private collector, we wanted it to go to York Museum. Anyway, they couldn't afford like 2 billion, which what value that coroner had put on it. So we said, look, yeah, we're not bothered about that much. Give us 25 million each, and it's yours. And they snapped his hand off and said, yeah, sorted. So 4 months after digging it all up, we're both 25 million richer. How's that for a dream? Oh dear. That's why I didn't sleep at all last night. I had this dream and then it kept playing on my mind and I couldn't get to sleep. And yeah, cracking dream it was. When I woke up I was slightly disappointed that it wasn't real. But that's what dreams do to you. But anyway, such is life, I say, such is life. So any of you detectorists out there had any weird dreams about finding stuff that in your dream was so unbelievably real? And how did you feel when you woke up? I felt pretty shit. Yeah, pretty much as soon as I get back from York, I'll have time for a sandwich and a cup of tea, and then meeting Sarah for tea. She's working in Scarborough again today. I'm going to have to watch them gusts. But hopefully it should be a dry ride there and back. I'm going to have to get that camera trap set up somewhere as well and do a review on that, which I've been promising for a while. Show you examples of footage and photographs as it's used, how it's supposed to be. Pardon me. I've said it before, but I do like these tyres, Michelin Pilot Road 4s, very grounding. I do recommend them. Don't know what they're like on longevity, but it does say they last 20% longer than normal tyres, other Michelin tyres. So we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, this open day we're going to today, it's at King's Manor in York, which is in itself is a very historical and archaeological wonder. Now there is a lot of parking nearby, NCP parking and private car parks, but they do have a courtyard. So I'm going to see if I can get away with parking in the courtyard. Don't know whether I'll get told off or not. But most people, you know, they're alright with bikes parking where they shouldn't, you know, on private land. Hope they're alright with it. Soon find out. Don't know why, but when I come round this roundabout I always think it's that outside lane. It's not, it's next one in. But hey ho, she's life, I say, such is life. Must remember not to nod at people in York because no fucker nods back. Right, here I am. What time was it? 20 past 10. Little bit on the early side, but hey ho. So I'll see you all in a bit, folks.
Shut up and sit down.